Let's first understand what exactly is this machine learning and how is it different from the traditional programming approach. Now, when we talk about this machine learning is a branch of AI, which is nothing but the artificial intelligence. And this branch focuses on the data and using the algorithms to imitate the way that we humans learn and thereby increasing its accuracy in a gradual manner. So it explicitly says that it's a sub branch of AI, okay, and it uses the data as well as my algorithms to imitate the way that we humans learn. So the way that we humans learn is, so we are going to improve in our learning in a gradual manner, isn't it? So in the same way, my machine learning model is going to improve its accuracy in a gradual manner. So that's the specialty of machine learning. Now, the way this is different from my traditional programming approaches, if you remember, in case of traditional programming, as a developer, I have to specify the rules and the patterns that are present in the data. But in case of machine learning, the computers itself is going to find a pattern in the data and which makes our job an easier one. To help you with the understanding, let's assume I have the pair of values like this. So I have some pair of values of x and y like this, and the values are like this. So x is 1, y is 2, x is 2, y is 4, x is 3, and y is 6. So this is the pair of values that I have with me. Now, for this pair of values, if I want to write a program as a developer, I will say it as, hey, the relationship between my x and y is equal to 2x. So this is the relationship that I have for my input and the output. But in case of machine learning, what we will do is we will give this data for my machine learning model, and my machine learning model is going to tell us, hey, with the given data of x and y, I feel there is a relationship, and this relationship is given by the equation y is equal to 2x. So did you make out the difference? In case of traditional programming, I had to manually specify. Yes, as a developer, I had to manually specify what is the relationship between x and y. But in case of machine learning, I just gave the data for my machine learning model. My machine learning model identified the pattern that is present in my given input data. Now that's the best part about this machine learning model and this machine learning approach. So my computer itself is going to find a pattern in the data so that as a data scientist or as a developer, I don't have to specify about their rules that is present in my given data. I can just give my complex data which are with me, and my machine learning model is going to find a pattern in the data. So that's the advantage from my traditional programming approach. Now, when it comes to machine learning, we have various types of machine learning, and we can classify them in various methods. And one of the common way that we classify the machine learning models is with the help of the data that it is going to use. So on the basis of the data that my machine learning model is going to use, we are going to classify my machine learning models as supervised machine learning models, unsupervised machine learning models, semi-supervised machine learning models, as well as my reinforcement learning. So these are the various ways that I can classify my machine learning models. Now, in case of supervised machine learning models, we'll be using the supervised machine learning models when I have my given input x as well as my label output y. So in case of supervised machine learning, I'll have both x and y. And in case of unsupervised machine learning, I'll just have only my input data. That means I'll just have a data of x and I'll not be having the given output label of y. And coming to semi-supervised machine learning, we'll be using the semi-supervised machine learning algorithms when I have little amount of labeled data but large volume of unlabeled data, which means I'll have some volume of x and y, okay, very small quantity, but more quantity of unlabeled data, that is x. So that is the scenario of semi-supervised machine learning. And lastly, we have the type that is called as reinforcement learning. And here the machine learning model is going to find a way so that it is going to maximize the rewards. So that is how my reinforcement learning algorithm is going to work. So this was a short introduction to what is machine learning as well as the types of machine learning systems.